Hi there, it's Marcy Chavalis and it's story time. Today's story is one of Laura Numeroff's books. She's the author and the illustrator is Felicia Bond, and they write a whole cool series of books like If You Give a Blank a Blank. This one is If You Give a Cat a Cupcake. I have never thought about giving my cat a cupcake. What do you think might happen if you give your cat a cupcake? Hmm. I think my cat would be like so confused. He'd be like, meow, and he wouldn't like know what to do with it. But this cat looks like he's super excited about getting these cupcakes. So let's go and see if we can learn more by turning the book over. It looks like there's a little friend and there's lots of cupcakes. So we're going to be reading about giving a cat a cupcake. All right, let's grow. Now, if you're an AR reader, this is an AR book. It is quiz number 126509. It's level 2.4 and worth half a point. All right, let's grow. If you give a cat a cupcake, he'll ask for some sprinkles to go with it. When you give him the sprinkles, he might spill some on the floor. Now that's not some, that's a whole bunch. Kitty cat, what are you doing with those sprinkles? Now, when we're reading this story, we're going to think, is this a real story or a fiction story? Fiction means it's make-believe, and real is nonfiction. So would you normally give a cat a cupcake, and would it be sprinkling sprinkles on it? No, that's not really something that normally happens in real life. So we know this story is a fiction book. It's fictitious. So, but anyway, it's fun to read fiction books because they're make-believe. Let's do some more imagining and seeing what happens if you give this cat a cupcake. He wants some sprinkles and he makes a mess. Cleaning up will make him hot, so you'll give him a bathing suit and take him to the beach. He's ready to go, isn't he? He'll want to go in the water and build a sandcastle too. Then he'll look for seashells. Now, are you like the cat? Do you like to go in the water and build sandcastles and look for seashells at the beach? Yeah, I do too. That's making a connection, text to self connections, when we're connecting what's happening in the story to something that we do in our real life. You'll find a few other things as well. A few other things? That's a lot more than a few. That's like a bazillion of them. He'll put them in his pail and try to pick it up, but it'll be too heavy. He'll decide he needs to work out at the gym. First, he'll warm up on the treadmill. Then he'll lift a weight or two. He might even try a karate class. Yeah. After the gym, he'll want to go to the park. When you get there, he'll see the rocks. He'll climb as high as he can go. Now, I misread this word when I was reading. It said he'll climb as far as he can go. And I thought, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to go read that sentence again. That's the thing that great readers do. They go back and they reread the sentence, and their brains catch when they make a mistake or something doesn't make sense. Good. I hope you do that when you're reading. All right. At the top, you'll see the lake. You'll want you to take him rowing. Oh, look, we got to practice that again. He'll want you. Oh, I was getting stuck over here, so I wanted to go back and read it again so it makes sense. He'll want you to take him rowing. Hope you practice that when you're reading. He'll be the captain, and you'll have to row. Then he'll notice the merry-go-round and want to go for a ride. Oh, he is busy, kitty. He'll want you to go for a ride too. Oh, I'd love to be on that beautiful horse. You'll choose the horse with the purple mane, and he'll get on the whale. The whale will remind him of the Science Museum. He'll ask you to take him there. First, he'll find the dinosaurs. Is that the exhibit you go to first at the museum? Then he'll visit the Hall of Apes. When the museum closes, you'll be the last to leave. He's having so much fun at this museum, he doesn't want to go. On the way home, you'll pass by the beach. You'll help him gather all of his things. That's a lot of work. then he'll want to race you. Oh, there's a lot of things that have happened so far. Let's go back and remember the things that have happened in the story so far. So if you give him a cupcake, he wants sprinkles. He'll make a mess. He'll clean up. That'll make him hot. You give him a bathing suit. You go to the beach. He's looking for things at the beach. He finds a bunch of stuff and he feels like he needs to work out. Then he works out. He wants to go to the park. And he sees this lake. He wants to row. Then he'll notice a merry-go-round. He wants to go on the merry-go-round. Then the whale reminds him of the science museum. He'll see some things at the science museum. You're the last to leave. Then you go pass by the beach, get all his stuff. Then he'll want to race you. When you get home, he'll empty the sand from his shoes. He might spill some on the floor. Oh man, when we're at the beach, sand gets everywhere. Seeing the sand on the floor will remind him of the sprinkles. He'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him some sprinkles, what do you think he's going to want? He'll want a cupcake to go with him. I'm so thankful you joined me for this story. If you give a cat a cupcake today, if you enjoyed the story and you'd like more friends and families and classrooms to hear the story, clicking like will send it out to more people so you can spread the joy and the fun with others. If you want to be the first to find out when I read another story, click the subscribe button right now. And if you thought the story was so much fun, you'd want to copy yourself, click the link in the description box to buy a copy of your very own story or to give it as a gift to somebody. It's wonderful to share the joy of reading. Until next time, friends. Goodbye.